the amount of women that I have been seeing that going into labor, okay? Going into labor, my God, today. And you at the hospital. So let me talk about my situation. No lie. So I'll never forget. So when for my son, I literally did not find out that I was pregnant until I was 6 months. Carla, how did you not know that you were pregnant? Well, hell, I ain't never been pregnant before, so how I'm supposed to know? So, like, I literally told my doctor, and he thought that was hilarious. I was like, listen, every time I ate, my stomach stopped hurting, okay? Literally, it wasn't any kicking. It wasn't none of that. None of that. When I say none of that, apparently I'm not sure of what it's called, but for all the nurses, drop it down in the comments. But whatever it is, I'm not able to take regular pregnancy tests. So I can be pregnant, and I took a plethora. You can ask my mother. I took a plethora of pregnancy tests, and I love it. That's right, mama. That's right. Do your shit, girl. You do it. I love it. I love to see another girl in a Camaro. I love to see a Camaro girl. My goodness. I love it. Okay? Love it. Going over together. So, that was so good. Listen, the other caller come out sometimes too. Eat. So, I literally did not find out until, 6 months. So, in that time, I wasn't getting care. Lord have mercy, we're going to be happy that Terry is a functioning adult, okay? Because, listen, what I did not get is prenatal care until I was 6 months. So, it wasn't until literally the day that I had a doctor's appointment, because my doctor, me and my mom kept saying something is wrong. I wasn't gaining weight. I wasn't doing anything. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When I was pregnant with Terrence, I was ugly. I'm talking about neck black as a tire. I was looking, I'm going to try to see if I can find, I know I can find a picture because I have his baby book. I'm talking about neck black, okay? Biggie black, okay? Blackity black, blackity black, okay? It was black. So, I literally went to go get my license renewed. No lie. With my mother. And my daddy kept saying, like, everybody, you know how the older people will normally tell you, oh, you know, she pregnant. Nobody ever said that I was pregnant. And even when it came out, because what's so crazy is my sister was pregnant too. Okay? My sister actually found out. So we like, oh yes, first grandbaby, found out she was having a girl. I am elated. Okay? I got a girl. We about to spoil her. Yes. Only to find out that I'm pregnant. Not only am I pregnant, but I'm going to have my damn baby before she have hers. What? I had my baby September. Paige came October, November. Okay? How is that? God said those will be first, will be last, and last will be first. Okay? And that's what happened. I came first, last. And last, you know how it went. So I go to the lady, the older lady who was there. She says, oh, when your baby due? So me and my mama looking like, what baby? Okay? She was like, oh, you pregnant? I was like, no, I'm not. So my mama say, no, we going to the doctor today to see what's wrong with her. The lady say, she pregnant. I don't know if that's what's wrong, but she pregnant. That's what the lady said. All right. So boom. I go to the doctor. So by that time I had taken multiple pregnancy tests. They even gave me, I think I had a vag examination. Nothing. Okay? Now I know I had a vag examination. Whitney Houston, nothing. Okay? So boom, I have to take a blood test. I take a blood test. Boom, I'm pregnant. Okay? So without you back then, now I understand my son is 24, back then they wouldn't allow you to just get an ultrasound if they didn't know that you was pregnant. They was trying to charge, and I'm like, I'm not about to pay for something and my stomach empty. What? You tell me it's some food and some ovaries and a uterus in there. I know this already. I'm not about to pay no extra money for that. But so what ended up happening was I ended up my sister went into a premature labor, and I actually was in labor. So it just so happens we was at the hospital with my sister, and I started having pains. So the people at the hospital, I will not name the hospital. Yes, it's still in existence. No, it's not Woman's. Okay, it's not Woman's Hospital. But no, it's not Women's Hospital. It wasn't. So I go to that hospital, and when I tell you, they treated me so awful. It was horrible. So I actually end up having my son and my daughter, baby, this is old school, at Earl K. Long. I end up having them at Earl K. Long because both of them. And back then at Earl K. Long, that's where like all of the prisoners and everybody else. However, my aunt worked there at the time, so baby, I got VIP treatment. I was able to like sit. So normally back then, when you went to Earl K. Long, it was like like 7 girls in one room. What? I can't do this. Now, mind you, I'm saying I can't do this. And what's so crazy, it wasn't that I did not have, because at that time, I was still under my parents' insurance, which was optional. And I can't remember what happened, but I ended up going to the doctor with Earl K. Long. Well, my auntie talked to me, and she was like, they have people talk bad about Earl K. Long. She said, but they have very good doctors. When I tell you, the only time I had an issue was with Princess, and that was because Princess, she was a preemie, and she wasn't growing how she was supposed to grow. So I ended up getting an amniocentesis. Listen, if I'm saying it wrong, somebody say it right, okay? But I end up getting one of those, and I end up going into labor because it punctured her lungs. And Princess ended up staying in the hospital for 2 months. Yes. So when I tell you I went through it with both pregnancies, but listen, at least with Princess, I went there. I literally left work. I told them people, I'll see y'all in a couple of days, because it wasn't time for me to have her. She was like 2 months premature, because she had to stay in the hospital for 2 months. She was like 2 months premature. But that hospital, they dogged me, baby. When I say dog me, they dogged me. They dogged me, baby. They treated me like I was a redhead stepchild, had insurance. They was like, no, you can't. Now, mind you, I was going to Earl K. Long to get my prenatal care, but they was like, their doctor did not want to touch me. What? Ma'am, I am in labor, like real life labor. So I was so frustrated at the situation that I just told my mom, I'm like, listen, just let me go. Because by that time, I was staying with my parents in Zachary. But the closer that it got to me going into labor, because me and my sister, I'm gonna insert a picture. Me and my sister was pregnant at the same time. Actually, me, my sister, and her friend, all 3 of us were pregnant at the same time. Lord, here go Princess. Good morning, humbug. So did my ADHD set in yesterday? Yes, it did. I left off with saying that the hospital refused me. So I ended up just getting frustrated going home. Like I said, my sister, she was still in labor, so they kept her because she wasn't supposed to be in labor either. She was premature too, so they was basically trying to keep the baby inside of her and not make her go into labor. Jesus Christ. Baby, that Honda. That's why I ain't got no fender, Lord. Okay. But they was trying to prevent her from going into labor as well. So I just was like, just take me home. I ended up going to my sister's house, back to my sister's house. She ended up coming home after a couple of days. Now I think I went to my parents' house. These. You don't have anything good to say? No. Bueno. Okay. So I ended up going. I was literally an hour with Terrence for 42 hours. Yes, 42 hours. For the people, you know, pussyfooting around, not letting me do what I needed to do with him, and going back home, getting frustrated, and the pain was getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Y'all, was a situation where my mama, we had all went to Lamar's class. My mama got me on the ball, talking about beat the ball. I said, F that ball. Listen, kept on no damn ball at that time. I want this thing up out of me. And that's what I said. I want this thing up out of me. Okay, because at that time, it was a thing, a demon seed, okay? Because that level of pain, I have never experienced in my life. And I done had some stuff happen to me. But labor pains, never. Cramps is nothing in comparison to labor pains. Play with your mammy, okay? Listen. I know men can't take cramp pain, so I know they can't take labor pains. Yeah. We're just gonna call a spade a spade. That's what it is. Okay? So, yeah, it's so disheartening, and then especially, like I said in one of my other videos, it was so refreshing to see for me to get 2 women of color as my PCP and my OBGYN that listen. Because Lord knows, you need somebody that's on your side, somebody who understands. I know people say that there's, you know, but I have people who tell me that they have a male doctor, and that male doctor is great because he had to, and I understand that. But as a person, me personally, yes, therapist too. I have an African American woman therapist, Mr. Carr. Listen. I owe Mr. Carr my firstborn, and she can have him, okay? She can have him. Well, no, she can have that second one. Them second children, Jesus up on high, okay? I'm not stopping down to the McDonald's today. I'm actually going straight to work because I have in mind a filet of fish today. So I'm going to get me a filet of fish for lunch. A double. Yeah, I said it. Yep, I showing up did. This lady in front of me is driving slower than a snail. I just want put your defrost on, baby. Put your defrost on. Everybody driving at 10 and 2. I mean, I understand that it is, you know, but, you know, that was my story, though. Y'all be careful, stay safe, keep somebody around you, especially when you're pregnant, but so somebody can advocate for you, you know. And I know that's like a double-edged sword because ultimately that person has to take care of you. And thank God that I had good people. Oh, that thing is nice. Oh, that is nice. That car is beautiful. That car is beautiful. My God. My friend, thank you. My friend, she just got hers. I love it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, they're blowing at us. You too, baby. Baby, she got a Range Rover. That thing is matte black. Let me show you. That thing black, baby. That thing black, baby. Lord have mercy. And it's clean. Matte black. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay? Listen, your girl, she's gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that she's used to, okay? Which means i.e. I'm gonna go ahead and give me another sports car, okay? I'm not big girl enough for that car yet. I don't even know if I'll ever get big girl enough for that car. Jesus, yes. But I gotta text my baby mom. I got a couple of people I gotta text from my old job because I know they probably feel like I don't love them. But I love them. I'm gonna send them Lenny Williams so they know. But yeah, y'all take care of each other. Because this world is real wicked, you know? Real wicked. That's that girl I passed. She got mad because I passed. It's okay. Y'all, and this drawstring on this wig is giving me a run for my money. Let's talk about it, okay? Princess and Paige try to say that out, and this butterfly too. Princess and Paige try to say that I got a big head, y'all, but my head not big because, listen, when I get these drawstring wigs, I still have to put, like, something on the side to hold them. Swear. All right, about to pull up to the job, but you all have a great day. And like I said, help each other out. Like, if you see another person that's struggling, help each other out. I don't think it's just the time. I'm just saying, period. And I often say, like, who raised some of y'all? Because some people, the level of lack of sympathy and empathy on others is just astronomical. Astronomical, you know? It is. Astronomical. It's today trash day. And my coworker, he don't like me taking out the trash. He is like a man's man. Like, don't trust no trash, don't touch it. Listen. They got mad at me for cleaning up the bathroom, baby, because I feel like, listen. I went to the quick store. I went to the nail shop the other day, y'all, and they had them 3 for $5, okay? Not these. These high, okay? But they had them 3 for $5. They not that high, though. They like 20 a pack. But like, you get a deal if you get 2 of them. I always get 2 because it's 10 in a pack. You never know what's gonna happen. With the other, me and Dean pulling up at the same time. With the other pack, you know, you get 24 in them. Some of them are flimsy. I have gotten a few lately. The real deal, like, serious. Yeah. So, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna show off my nails too. Hold on. These are the new ones. The other ones I had, they are, oh, let me give you a, baby, you heard of spinning rims. I got spinning nails. Thank you, Hair Galleria. That's free promo, okay? They take care of me when I go there. They love your fat girl. They love this fat girl. They do take care of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be lying if I told you they do. They take care of me. But yeah, my OCD set in, baby. And why is, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, the OCD set in, and I redid the whole box. Now, if I go there, I told the man if I came there later on the day, I already know they done tore that box down. Okay, I know they done tore that box down, but that's neither here nor there. I'm about to go in the job and be great today. Okay, hasta la vista in my Key Carol voice. Bye.